Good evening, and welcome to the Ernst Performing Arts Center. On behalf of the Norwalk High School staff and the Norwalk City Schools Board of Education, we wish to personally thank you for attending this evening. Our ceremony is a formal, student-led event. Tonight we celebrate 101 years of National Honor Society with our Norwalk High School 2022 induction ceremony. In the last 101 years, the face of education has changed immensely in this country. We have seen major changes like the ending of racial segregation in public schools, opportunities for female students due to Title IX, and the advent of the internet. However, dating back to its inception, National Honor Society has always stood for the same four pillars: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. National Honor Society chapters operate in all 50 states and many schools around the world. Each year, National Honor Society chapters contribute numerous hours of school and community service. Each individual chapter chooses their volunteer program. Our National Honor Society chapter sponsors and participates in multiple Red Cross blood drives every year. Over my past 13 years as advisor, I am proud to say that our student body and staff have donated 495 gallons of blood, as well as platelets, potentially saving over 175 lives. Our first blood drive will be held Friday, December 2nd. We hope to continue this tradition for years to come. At this time, please stand as Summer Molman leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance. After its completion, please remain standing as our select choir sings the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening. My name is Summer Molman, and as president of Norwalk High School's National Honor Society, I would like to welcome all of you to this year's induction ceremony. 101 years ago, in 1921, National Honor Society was created to encourage and recognize academic achievement while developing other characteristics essential to citizens in a democratic society. The ideals of scholarship, leadership, character, and service have remained the foundation of this organization. The purpose of this evening's ceremony is to honor the Norwalk High School students who embody these qualities. The first step in choosing inductees was to give all juniors and seniors who have maintained a 3.6 grade point average by the end of their sophomore year the opportunity to fill out an application. Those students who chose to complete an application were asked to share how they have displayed these qualities of leadership, service, and character in their everyday lives. A ballot was then sent to all members of the teaching staff who rated each student on a scale of 1 to 4 in these 3 areas. Out of 12 points possible, the names of the juniors who had an average of 10 points or higher and the seniors who averaged 9 points or more were sent to a faculty council which reviewed and voted on the students. Those who were chosen by the National Honor Society Faculty Council will be inducted this evening. To explain the first of these 4 qualities, scholarship, I would like to introduce Kara Mooney.
In order to be selected for membership in the National Honor Society, a student must first possess the quality of scholarship, or the willingness to learn and advance, despite times of struggle. Students must prove that they only not harbor knowledge, but they also have the ability to use their own knowledge as the extra edge that is needed to excel them in high school and beyond. Scholarship is a quality that gives individuals the extra boost to the top and to stand out. The students that will be inducted into the National Honor Society this evening have displayed the possession of this key to success, scholarship. Mia Strong will now speak on leadership.
Leadership is often a trait that is misconstrued. To fulfill the role of a leader, one must guide others to an end result by setting a positive example. This desire to guide must stem from a willingness to serve others. The influence of a leader exhibits over a group originates from the strong character that he or she possesses to pursue an admirable goal, even if that is unpopular. Leadership may be found in many, from either aggressively setting an example or standing in the background, encouraging others and guiding them to reach their full potential. The students being inducted this evening have embraced and displayed the quality of leadership. Austin Rockwell will now speak on character.
The third qualification into National Honor Society is character. Character is shaped by one's obstacles, achievements, and those who influence us from our everyday lives. However, character is much more than this. Character, rather, is what a person learns and takes from these experiences and others' influence. The application from what is gained is where a person's true character is shown. This evening, we are honoring those of you who have shown remarkable character through your integrity, moral strength, and perseverance. Your induction into National Honor Society is proof of your effort, commitment, and the honor your character brings to your family, friends, and teachers. Our final quality of service will be presented by Morgan Saunders.
The last quality for membership is service. Service is work done for the benefit of yourself and others, whether it be within school doors in groups like Student Council or Key Club, or in real world and at their after-school jobs. They are all very familiar with service. They all know that with a little extra time and energy, what they do and how they do it can contribute to the welfare of others. The time a student spends helping people is usually time spent without the return of material benefits. A person who truly possesses this quality of service does it only for the good of others. The Society looks for prospective inductees that understand they cannot live upon the achievements of their predecessors, but must constantly renew them. The student honors this evening must have given back to their school and their community.
We will now begin the tapping ceremony. We will now begin the candle ceremony. McKenna Ames. Kendall Bauman. Emma Berger. Elliot Brown. Skylar Cassidy. Abigail Catlett. Thomas Chime. Tyra Corbin. Kara Ehrenberg. Tyler Espenshade. Chase Fox. Alexa Garcia. Ethan Brown. Kendall Hammersmith. Liam Hanna. Corbin Couch. Aiden Kolk. Jillian Krebs. Savannah Larson. Casey Leibacher. Grant Maloney. Ashley Mendoza. Megan Miller. Gavin Morales. Kylie Mosier. Abigail Mosina. Haley Renner. Elena Roche. Sydney Sage. Emily Skeel. Haley Smith. Ava Tyler. Drew Thomas. Austin Ware. Caitlin Wolcott. New members, please join me in reciting the National Honor Society Induction Pledge. I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of the National Honor Society, to which I have been elected, striving in every way, by every word and deed, to make the ideals of my school and my life.
Congratulations, new members. You can blow out your candles here. Our first test was to see how well we could line up on stage as National Honor Society members. How'd we do? Congratulations to each and every one of you for earning the distinction of National Honor Society. May your induction tonight serve as a verification that you are elite, that you're a member of an exclusive club, that you found a way to separate yourself from others and be the light that others look up to for guidance. To all the parents out here, me included, it's getting tough to raise a child. I think we can all agree there. My 12-year-old on Monday night ate 3 pork chops, leaving me with just 1. Dinner in my household has somehow gone from a civilized social event to survival of the fittest. If you don't get there early, you're battling for scraps. Decisions about parenting do not stop at the dinner table. As a parent, I bet at some point you've had tough conversations with your child regarding self-discipline and moderation. Some of you have even discussed who gets that last pork chop. I bet all of you hold your child accountable and support them in their activities. You've had conversations about screen time, eating right, and getting your homework done. You've helped guide your student through the importance of healthy relationships while avoiding caustic ones. Thank you to all the parents, grandparents, and other family members for raising elite kids and serving as their role models at home. Let's hear a round of applause for all the parents in the crowd. Today, students, it has become somehow unpopular to lead. Right now, the world needs good leaders and fewer critics. We need people who want to put their neck on the line, people who want to participate and face the crazy problems of our world head on. It has become much easier to become a follower or blend into the crowd. Being a leader means you may face scrutiny. You have to face criticism from social media and word of mouth. Leaders must maintain their self-discipline. They can never leave their guard down. They must assume that everything they do will be filmed and exist forever. New members of the National Honor Society, this world needs you to lead. The world needs you to become the voice of reason instead of the voice of divisiveness. The world needs you to show others the way into the light instead of following the way into darkness. The world needs all of you to become the best version of yourself. The world needs you to lead both when people are looking and when they are not looking. Along the journey of your life, you will face many critical points where you have important decisions to make. I think back to many of these points and ponder whether I made the best decision. I think back to who I chose to be friends with, what I spent my time doing, who I ended up marrying, how I treat people, and how I take care of myself. You have choices to make every single day. I've already made the decision to buy at least 1 more pork chop when I go to the store. Make those choices with the 4 pillars in mind, maintain your internal discipline, and lead others in a positive way. Everyone here was able to put in the hard work and have integrity to be selected for National Honor Society. I hope this ceremony serves as a way to honor all of that hard work it took to get here. Your time in National Honor Society is not guaranteed and may not be permanent. You must live by the standards of National Honor Society. You must maintain your GPA and maintain the standards set forth, or you may be removed from National Honor Society. I encourage all of you to keep your word, maintain your integrity, and follow the pillars of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. Congratulations to everybody. I want to give additional thank you to our National Honor Society officers, our NHS advisor, Mrs. Fell, our 46 dedicated high school teachers, Mrs. Mason and our musicians, and Mrs. Chapin for their parts their part in this evening's program. A special thank you to our board members and our superintendent and all those help. Please give all of them a well-deserved round of applause. At this time, we're going to get a group picture of this year's inductees. We're going to move to the risers here. The key over here is going to get moved to the art gallery, and we will have a reception at the ceremony conclusion. All are invited for cake, punch, and pictures. All of the new inductee students' names are loaded into the academic board next to the main gym. I know there's an all-star volleyball game going on, so there'll be people down there, but everybody's in there by now, so if you want to get a picture with their name in the board, please do so tonight while everybody is dressed up looking good. Tonight's reception has been sponsored by our Academic Booster Club. I want to give a special shout out to that organization for all they do and encourage all of you to join the Academic Boosters. Booster membership forms are always located in the high school office, and let's have one more round of applause for tonight's inductees.